Welcome back to our channel, guys. Today is a beautiful day, but man, my brain is just spinning with all these wild, bold, and the beautiful theories. We have been reading your comments and notes, and there is one specific prediction that I just have to talk about right now. Grab a snack, get comfortable, because we are diving deep into some serious Los Angeles drama today. So let's talk about RJ and Dylan. And honestly, let's talk about RJ in general right now, because what is going on with him? A few episodes ago, he was just the golden boy, the perfect son of Ridge and Brooke who could do no wrong. But now he is just a mess. He is getting into physical scuffles with Will Spencer right in the middle of Forrester Creations. I mean, who does that? He is walking around with this huge chip on his shoulder, bad-mouthing every Spencer he can name-check to his mother. It is like those Massimo Marone genes are finally kicking in. He is acting so arrogant. So arrogant. And then there is Dylan. Poor, sweet Dylan. She just packed up her stuff and left Will's beach house. She literally gave up Will so Electra could have him. She is a former school teacher, she has a good heart, and she just wants to be a good friend. But she is vulnerable right now. Really vulnerable. She was talking to Deke at Il Giardino, showing off her paycheck, trying to be brave about getting her own place. But you can tell she is hurting. So you guys brought up this theory. What if RJ and Dylan sleep together, she gets pregnant, and RJ completely denies it and runs away? Let me just say, I am obsessed with this idea. Obsessed. Because it makes so much sense with where the story is going. Look at RJ right now. We see that RJ and Dylan are clearly attracted to each other. They have this undeniable chemistry. And RJ is so eager to live in the present and make the first move to move on. But let's be real. Is he actually into Dylan? Or is he just using her? We all know he is completely fixated on Electra. He is literally kissing Electra's hands and lips in the showroom, trying to convince her to date him instead of Will. So if he turns around and hooks up with Dylan, he is 100% just using her to forget about Electra. Or maybe to make Electra jealous? I don't even know anymore. But imagine the scene. It's late at night. Maybe they are both at Il Giardino after hours. Or maybe they bump into each other at the Forrester offices. RJ is feeling rejected because Electra is still torn over Will. Dylan is feeling lonely because she just moved out of the beach house. RJ turns on that Forrester charm. He says all the right things. He makes her feel special. And Dylan, who is just so desperate for a genuine connection right now, falls for it. They sleep together. Boom. And then what? The next morning, it is just awkward. RJ probably makes up some excuse to leave. Oh, I have to go help my mom with a design. Yeah, right. He just ghosts her. Just terrible. Fast forward a few weeks. Dylan starts feeling sick. Maybe Daphne notices something is wrong. Daphne is already dealing with her own heartbreaking infertility struggles with Carter, so she would definitely be hyper-aware of pregnancy symptoms. Daphne asks Dylan if she is late. Dylan panics. She takes a test in the Forrester Creations bathroom. 2 pink lines. Boom. Pregnant. What were they thinking? Who actually believes this is going to end well? So Dylan has to tell RJ. She corners him in the design room. She drops the bomb. I'm pregnant, and it's yours. And this is where your theory gets so good. You guys think RJ will deny it and run away. And honestly, I agree. I completely agree. Why would he deny it? Because he is a coward right now. He is trying to prove he is this big, tough guy who can beat up Will Spencer and win the girl of his dreams. He doesn't want to be tied down to a receptionist when he is trying to build a life with Electra, the brilliant young designer. He is going to panic. I can see it now. He's going to look at Dylan and say, "How do I know it's mine?" Oh my gosh, he would totally say that. He would look her right in the eye and say, "You were living with Will. You were living at his beach house? It could be his." Okay, wait, maybe I'm being too harsh. Maybe RJ wouldn't instantly blame Will. He knows Dylan moved out. He knows she gave Will up. But, no, actually, he totally would. He hates the Spencers right now. He would absolutely use Will as a scapegoat to save his own skin. It is such a classic soap move. The writers love a who's the daddy storyline, especially when it pits a Forrester against a Spencer. So RJ denies it. He calls her a liar. He tells her she is just trying to trap him because she is jealous of Elektra. He is just so cruel about it. And then he runs. He literally runs away from Forrester Creations. But why does he run? I was thinking about this. He runs because he is terrified of Ridge and Brooke. Think about what is happening with Brooke right now. Brooke is currently in the middle of this massive, cutthroat power struggle. She is trying to steal Steffi's co-CEO chair. She is making seductive offers to Ridge, trying to convince him to replace Steffi with her to protect Hope's fashion line. It is a huge mess. If Brooke finds out her golden boy RJ just got a receptionist pregnant and is refusing to take responsibility, it would ruin everything. Steffi would use it against Brooke in a heartbeat. Steffi would say, "Look at your son, Brooke. He is a disaster. How can you run this company when you can't even manage your own family?" RJ knows this. He knows he would be destroying his mother's big power play. So instead of facing the music, he just packs a bag and bolts. Maybe he flies back to Europe. Maybe he just goes off the grid in Los Angeles. I mean, imagine the fallout. Just imagine it. The fans on social media would absolutely riot. People already have mixed feelings about RJ, but if he abandons a pregnant Dylan, he would be public enemy number one. And what about Elektra? She is currently threatening to quit if Steffi doesn't fire Ivy. She is dealing with so much drama. When she finds out RJ slept with Dylan, her supposed friend, while he was actively trying to date her, she is going to be disgusted. It might actually push her right back into Will's arms, which is ironic because Ivy worked so hard to keep Will and Elektra apart. Ivy's whole plan blew up in her face, but RJ's stupidity might actually fix what Ivy broke. But let's back up for a second and zoom out. Does this fit the show's usual style? Yes. 100% yes. The Bold and the Beautiful is built on secret pregnancies, paternity tests, and men making terrible, impulsive decisions. Look at the history here. Ridge has bounced between Brooke and Taylor for decades. Liam has waffled between Hope and Steffi forever. It is a generational curse. RJ is just inheriting the family tradition of making a massive mess of his romantic life. But this storyline feels different because RJ is usually the voice of reason, or at least he used to be. Seeing him spiral like this, tapping into that dark Massimo Marone energy, is actually really fascinating. It makes him a much more complex character. I just hate that Dylan has to be the collateral damage. Dylan deserves so much better. She is out here trying to be a good person, listening to Deke's advice about not giving up hope on love, and then she gets completely destroyed by RJ. I really hope that if this happens, the writers give Dylan a strong support system. Maybe Daphne steps up. Daphne is dealing with her own baby issues, so maybe she channels all her maternal energy into helping Dylan through the pregnancy. That would be a beautiful friendship to watch. And honestly, where is Bill Spencer in all this? If RJ tries to pin the pregnancy on Will, Bill is going to lose his mind. He will go after RJ with everything he has. It would ignite an even worse family feud than the one Katie and Brooke are having right now over Hope's career. So yeah, you guys, I think your prediction is spot on. I think RJ is absolutely using Dylan as a rebound. I think they are going to cross that line and there will definitely be consequences. A pregnancy storyline is exactly what this younger generation needs to anchor them to the core families. It ties the Forresters, the Spencers, and the Logans all together in one messy, dramatic bow. Will RJ run away forever? Probably not. He will eventually have to come back and face the music. Ridge will probably track him down and drag him back by his ear. But the damage will be done. His relationship with Elektra will be ruined. His reputation as the good guy will be gone. And he will have to spend the next 5 years trying to redeem himself. I don't know. Maybe I am getting too carried away. But you get what I mean. The potential here is just massive. The writers have set up all the pieces perfectly. The tension, the heartache, the corporate battles happening in the background. It is all a powder keg just waiting for a match. And a surprise pregnancy is the biggest match you can throw into a soap opera. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Do you think RJ would actually run away? Do you think Dylan would keep the baby? I am going to be reading all your thoughts, because this theory is just too good to ignore. We will keep watching, keep analyzing, and keep venting about these crazy characters together. Until next time, stay bold, stay beautiful, and seriously, someone needs to give Dylan a hug.
What do you guys think about today's drama? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe for your daily dose of bold and beautiful news. See you in the next video.